What's good, y'all? Welcome to an episode of Buzz Boys. The Panthers have made their selection. Well, they did make their selection. It was last night. Um, Matt Corral is the guy. I'm just gonna come out and say this isn't the quarterback I wanted. I'm a UNC fan. I wanted Sam Howell if he was gonna be there. I wanted Sam Howell or Malik Willis or Kenny Pickett. Those were the three that I wanted. Outside those three, I didn't want another quarterback. I felt like those three were good for their value. Like, okay, I don't understand why Malik Willis falls to the fucking third round. Scott Fitterer literally said we thought about taking him at 6. He said that last night. Well, the other night, after the first night. So if somebody who you thought about taking at 6 falls all the way to the third round, why would you not trade up? Or even to the second, why would you not trade up and go get Malik Willis, but you trade up to go get Matt Corral? It makes no fucking sense. Like, bro, getting getting Malik Willis in the third round would have been fucking amazing. Like, I don't understand it. And then it's like, okay, Sam Howell was right there. He was right there. I don't understand. Cause to me, man, I'm biased. I'm a UC fan, but I've seen Sam Howell do some things on that football field, bro, that just truly amazed me. And then on top of that, Sam Howell's the youngest quarterback in this draft. He's 21. You know what I'm saying? So he has the most upside out of anybody. And yeah, man, I don't know. But anyway, Sam Darnold, peace, bro. I don't give a fuck. Hopefully the job immediately goes to Matt Corral. Um, I'm not too familiar with Matt Corral. That's the main reason why I'll honestly say that he wasn't my QB choice because I just didn't know that much about him. I don't watch football, college football like that. I watch UNC football, and that's really it. And I've been watching a lot of Malik Willis like lately, because I thought he was gonna be a pick. So outside of that, I saw Kenny Pickett because he was in the ACC and we played him. So I was already aware of Kenny Pickett. Um, so outside of those three quarterbacks, I didn't really want nobody else. I had watched Matt Corral's highlights a few months ago, like a few months back. But yeah, I'm rewatching him now. He's good on the run, which is good, and he can score with his legs. He had 11 rushing touchdowns this year, so that's gonna be big for us. Being a multi-dimensional team, when your quarterback ran for 11 touchdowns last year, you got to watch that. I think he ran for like 650 yards, so that's really good. Um, he threw for 20 picks. I mean, oh my God, he threw for 20 touchdowns and 5 picks. That's a pretty good ratio. But but yeah, man, that's a pretty good ratio. That's 31-5 as far as touchdowns to interceptions if you count the rushing touchdowns. So 31-5 playing in the SEC. Okay, and I feel like that possibly has something to do with it because I guess if you're the Panthers and you're looking at it, you're like, yeah, Malik Willis, he played at Liberty. Was his competition good enough? I think like the best person they played was like Coastal Carolina. Um, and then you're looking like, okay, Sam Howell, the ACC, was his competition good enough? Da, 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 which I mean, it was in mine, but um, I guess if you had them even, the SEC guy had the higher competition. So I mean, I guess it makes sense. I don't know. Y'all comment down below what y'all think about the pick, what y'all thought about the pick. Were y'all happy? I mean, I'm still happy that we got our tackle and quarterback. That's what I wanted us to do this draft. Get your tackle and your quarterback. And we managed to do both just because it's not the quarterback that I envisioned. I don't have a problem with what the Panthers did. If it works out, it works out. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Um, but we took our shot, and that's what I like. Um, I'm glad that we didn't Trevor Baker Mayfield. We did a little smoke screen, probably threw some teams off, so we could get our guy in the third round. Um, because maybe the whole old Panthers are trading for Baker. That kind of you know people thought that quarterbacks were going to be there. So I don't know. Um, I'm honestly glad we did throw trade for Baker just because Robbie Anderson's reaction, Steve Smith's reaction. No, nobody wanted us to do that, and I just felt like it just could have led to resentment in the locker room, and you just don't want to get off on a bad foot. And I just felt like it would have been a lateral move as well. I don't think that Baker Mayfield would have done this for us. Just get your guy and develop him. I feel like that's what Matt Krause, take your guy. If you feel like that's your guy, just develop him, bro. I mean, he's making some very nice passes. I mean, he looks like an NFL guy. He's making NFL throws. He's good with his legs. Um, he throws the ball hard as shit. I don't know, man. Put some NFL, saying like, and put some NFL weapons around him, and he could go crazy. He could. You never know. For some people, going to the professional level is easier for them because now it's like, oh shit, my teammates are even better. Our O line is gonna be good this year. If Matt Corral can have a decent year, Panthers could be a playoff team. At the end of the day, we filled a lot of holes in just the past few days. Like, bro, O line, quarterback. Our defense wasn't the problem. Our defense was number 2 in the NFL. It was our freaking stagnant offense. So, okay, you bring in Matt Corral. You fix the offensive line this summer through free agency and through the draft. You get a steal at 6. And, yeah, I don't know. This season's starting pretty good. The only thing is we still have Matt Rule as the fucking coach. And I think he's terrible at his job. And, yeah, bro, I feel like he's just terrible at his job. I feel like Matt Rule's terrible at his job. And I don't know. I feel like he's going to hold us back until he gets fired. But ultimately, you see the flag in the back. I'm a Panthers fan. I'm going to watch the games, and I'm going to do some videos for you guys afterwards and talk about it. I think I'm going to do my Panthers videos different than how I did last year. Like last year, I would watch the game and I would record as I was watching the game, then I would stop and then I would kind of edit it all together. And it just led to the videos being really long, 30, 40 minutes sometimes. And I don't know, football is just different than basketball. Like, I don't know. I think I might just talk about the game afterwards like I do with the Hornets and just kind of leave it at that. But it's just like in football, there's so many talking points. Like I used to record during the game just because I didn't want to forget anything, like certain drives or certain plays or certain, quarters or whatever. Like I just didn't want to forget. But I don't know. Y'all comment down below. What do y'all think about the Matt Corral pick? How do y'all feel so far about the Panthers' 2 picks? I think everybody loves the first pick. But how do you feel about Matt Corral? Y'all comment down below if y'all think he's the future. And if he starts immediately, I mean, in my eyes, obviously, yes. But y'all just comment down below, man. Let me see y'all thoughts, man. But I'm going to catch y'all on the next one. Peace.